last summer campaigning for the November election, you have to, as a candidate, you have to broaden your perspective to bring to include everyone in the city. And as I went around and I went to other community meetings, town hall type meetings, and other events that were sponsored by unions throughout the city and so forth, and forums, I realized that a lot of the things that impact the River Park are also impacting other neighborhoods throughout Oxnard. So there's a common cause that flows through all the neighborhoods, and that's the piece that I've tried to pick up on and I've tried to champion. And that could be from we have communities that are paying for parks that they have really no access to, and it's not by design, but it's just that it's an issue that's not being addressed. We have people who have bought several $100,000, like $700,000 homes, and they can't park in front of their own home, or they can't park on their own driveway. So there are these tabletop issues, kitchen tabletop issues that are scattered throughout the community, and those are the types of things I'd like to address. And I would also like to bring my professional expertise to the council, and that is helping the city manage these large developments, these large projects on a grand scale. Hundreds of millions of dollars are being spent, but yet we have developers submitting programs and projects, and they have no schedule how they're going to complete that project. There's no units of measurement, there's no timeline and means of the city measuring their progress, whether they're going to bring this project in time and under cost. So I have skill sets that can help us in that area. I'm not the best at it, but I do know all the parts of the machine, so I know the questions that need to be asked.
Well, share with our viewing public, in your elevator speech is, why should we as residents vote for Orlando Dozier?
Well, I think that the residents, if they vote for me, they are voting for one of their own. I'm not a local homegrown politician. I'm very typical of the type of citizen that the city is trying to attract, where we're trying to attract more professionals to come in, to lay roots down in our city, and to help our economy and our city grow, and help the rest of the not only the Central Coast, but the rest of California and the nation kind of know what we have here. There's a lot that Oxnard has to offer, but there are a lot of areas where we're lacking, where we don't really advertise and let people know that, hey, we have great weather, we have a lot of coastline, we have natural resources like Ormond Beach. If you're a bird watcher, there are certain species that you're only going to find there, and the rest of the world doesn't seem to know that. So I'm a candidate that wants to promote the uniqueness of our city to not only to California, but to everyone, and that's going to take some outside thinking. It's going to take someone that thinks outside the box, and I think I can offer that.
Well said, Orlando, and we want to really thank you for coming to our studio. I think you've portrayed what you're going to try and do very, very well, and hopefully we can get a lot of people to watch this video.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting me.